When the dog was added to Reddit Online, it instantly brought on just what that we want more. I mean, yeah, having a dog in game is great and all, but what's the point? What does it actually do besides get yelled at in crypts and crap all over your camp? Howdy Cowpoke, awesome BMXer, thanks for checking out today's video. Today I wanted to dig a little deeper into the dogs in Reddit Online and what we actually could see them develop into something more than they are right now. I mean, it's pretty cool that we have dogs at our tent, but only if it's at your tent, then what's the point, right? You should be able to do more stuff with that, which is why I'm making this video today and talking about the changes that we need with dogs in Reddit Online. If you guys want to like this video, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Reddit Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. We also stream right here on YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So first up, we're going to be talking about location. We just talked about it a little bit, right? Right now, your dogs are only available at your tent, at your camp, right? They're not like they're available at your tent wherever you are. So that's one thing we need to change. I mean, I don't know why the dogs don't spawn at your actual tent when you're in someone else's posse. It'd be pretty easy for ROCKSTAR just to make the dog spawn at your tent no matter where your tent's at. I mean, my lockbox does, my wardrobe does, and the dog always spawns right next to my tent itself anyway. So why doesn't the dog show up at your tent when you're in someone else's posse? I think it'd be pretty cool to have a 7-man posse and have all the dogs there near their tent, even if they just stay close to their tent, because most of the time the dog stays right next to your tent anyway. You can go around and say hi to all of them. It'd be fantastic. Another cool thing I think we should be able to do is to have your dog actually come to the Moonshine Shack with you. I mean, if you could maybe set up a setting in your Moonshine Shack that your dog would be there, and when you load into your Moonshine Shack, your dog just loads in there for you and is like a little mascot. You can go in there and, you know, say hi to him. Maybe even, I mean, dance with him. I like dancing with dogs. Dogs are cool. I like dogs.
Do you like dogs? Dogs. What?
Yeah, dogs.
Dogs. Do you like dogs?
Oh, dogs. Sure. I like dogs.
And then, of course, once we get, you know, properties at some point, hopefully we can have our dogs there. Hopefully they're not just completely locked to being at our tent, at our camp, out in the middle of nowhere, with just crypts to keep them company. So moving on, the next thing I would like to have as part of the dogs is to have multiple dogs. Maybe not have multiple dogs at once, although I would love to have a camp full of dogs. But I've purchased a couple dogs. Two actually, I believe. And now I want to buy an Australian Shepherd, but it's gonna get rid of my current dog, like just wipe him off the face of the earth. It's not like you can't jump back and forth between them. They should be like camp themes. Once you purchase that dog and name it, you should be able to jump back and forth if you want. I mean, I bought it, right? I paid money for it. I think I got the Husky for free, so let's not talk about that. But my first dog I paid money for, and now I just discarded it. It's completely gone. Some people have said you're able to switch them, but you can't. I've tried. It actually does give you a message that says, hey, if you do this, you're gonna lose the current dog you have. Don't know why you can't just save that just like you would a camp theme, and you can switch between them which dog you want. It would be pretty easy. I would like to be able to switch between my dogs depending on what I want to have in the game at that point. I mean, I would like to have all 20 dogs running around my camp and be a mess, but it would be way cooler than just having one dog at all the time, although one dog's pretty cool anyway. But come on, give us multiple dogs, or at least the ability to switch between ones we already own. So up next I want to talk about is more interaction with the dogs. Right now the only thing you can do to it is just pat it, which is kind of cool, but I don't know why we don't have more interactions with our dogs that we're able to do. I mean, like, if you go up to your horse, you could brush it, feed it, lead it, and flea it, and pat it. I mean, that's quite a lot. Why can't I feed my dog? That's an easy animation. Just give him an apple or something that I have, or maybe we have to actually go buy dog treats or a piece of meat or something, right? Gotta feed your dog. They're hungry. I never see my dog eat. I know Crips doesn't feed him. And then it'd be cool to be able to actually play with your dog. I mean, lead, instead of lead, you know, I mean, let me play fetch with my dog. There, I said it. Yeah. It's a Wild West game, but come on. I want to play fetch with my dog. Let me throw a ball or throw a stick. Maybe he'll just run out and come back. You don't need any animations with anything. Just make a interaction button that says fetch, and maybe make one arm interaction motion with my character, and the dog runs out and comes back. Something cool to do instead of, you know, just sitting there and all you can do is pat the dog and listen to Crips yelling at him. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like more interaction with the dog, I don't know if I want to take care of the dog, like, and have chores, but at least be able to, like, you know, feed him instead of just pat. We could feed him, play fetch. Maybe we could even have him follow us around camp. He does a little bit anyway, but a little more interaction with the dog would be pretty awesome. All right, next up we got the big one everyone wants is more free roam interactions with the dog, right? A lot of people have said they want to take their dogs with them in the wagons. That'd be pretty awesome. If you're doing a delivery, maybe you could have your dog sit in the seat next to you. Maybe if you're on a wagon, you could call your dog and then come jump onto the wagon. It'd be pretty awesome. Another cool thing would be able to take your dog hunting. I mean, it'd be awesome if we had like a bird dog. If you shot down a whole bunch of birds and they were just on the ground around you, you know, a little black paw, which the game knows that's your kill. Maybe you could have your dog with you and it would go one by one, go grab them and bring them to you. It might take a little while, but it would be pretty cool to do, right? Come on. Especially if it's out in the water. If I shoot a duck or a goose and it lands out in the water, that's what you have a hunting dog for, to go out and get that thing and bring it back to you. And then, of course, going actually out hunting. Maybe you have to spawn your dog in. It can't like follow you all the way on your horse. You gotta like flee your horse and spawn it in, kind of like you do your wagon. Maybe you can roam around the woods while walking with your dog next to you. And maybe it actually will lead you to more 3-star animals. Like maybe the dog will just, you know, point out in one direction and tell you to head that way, and you go that way, and maybe even it could make it even hunt down or sniff down legendaries. I mean, that would be pretty awesome. Let's take our dogs hunting. It'd be pretty cool. Another cool thing would be able to take your dog, I don't know, on a gang hideout thing, and your freaking dog could attack somebody. Could be that as well. All kinds of stuff the dogs could do would be pretty awesome to make it a little more interactive in the game. You know, just a companion in the game would be great. Well, Cowpoke, let me know if I'm way out in left field on this. I know a lot of people talk about the dogs. I would like to have way more development of the dogs in the future. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe the dog will just sit next to my tent. Although when I get a mansion someday, I'll never be at camp probably anyway, and the dog just is there lonely with Crips. Hopefully not. Hopefully he gets to come with me, and hopefully we can have multiple dogs. I want to have a dog, like a whole backyard full of dogs in my mansion. I'll spend 1,000 gold bars for it. Let's do it, Rockstar, right now. Well, Cowpoke, if you like this video, or if you want to see more customization with the dogs, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see. And if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.